will now ask the council chairs and vice chairs of the 5 regional New Jersey statewide self-advocacy network councils to introduce themselves and talk briefly about their councils' recent advocacy activities. Number 1, supporting Sussex, Warren, Morrison, Huntington counties, presented by Chairman Kevin White. Kevin White, please.
Hey, I'm Kevin White. I'm the chairman of Council 1. Evan said, I'm part of Morris, Warren, and Sussex and Huntington County. The Council 1 update is on November 10th, Dr. Abby Sanders, an assistant professor at Seton Hall University School of Health and Medical Science, spoken in New Jersey Self-Advocacy Network members, including myself, to speak with their graduate students training to be physical assistants. On December 5th, I was part of a panel of self-advocates who met with Dr. Flegg, a graduation student at Montclair State University. We told our story of our lives, about our education experience, and gave the students tips to keep in mind when they working with the student with individual IDD. Also in December, we held a very effective fundraiser at Jersey Mike's Sub in Hackettstown. In January, we spoke to Lily Molick from the Nature Preservation Council 1. We hope to spread awareness on the importance of accessible parks and playgrounds in our regions. Last month, we celebrated DDD Awareness Month by meeting with New Jersey Department of Human Services Deputy Commissioner McGuire and Assistant Commissioner Sheffield at SCARC Akron Center. Self-Advocacy were honored with proclamation from Governor Murphy and the opportunity to raise issue and ask questions of both the deputies and the assistant commissioner.
Thank you, Kevin. Council 2, supporting Union, Essex, Bergen, Passaic, and Hudson counties, presented by Chairwoman Renee Pierce.
My name is Renee Pierce, and I do represent I'm the chairwoman of the Council 2, and we have done we have done some projects too. We had a guest speaker, Paul Erison.
Did they ask you to talk?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on. They had Paul, we had a speaker, Paul Erickson, and we talked about different things that we do in the advocacy and how it's helped us. And then I went to a couple of those panels too. I went there to talk to the one with the doctors, the staff when I couldn't make it, but I went to talk about how people with developmental disabilities should be treated when they go to the doctors. And we talked about, people with developmental disabilities where they have, what is that called? Oh man, what is that called? That, well, it's, I'm trying to think of what that's called, but anyway, we did a lot with that. We did a lot of stuff there. And when we spoke to the panel, we were talking about different types of mental illness and stuff like that. when we were talking to the panel with the doctors. And I thought that was really good. And I thought Kevin was really good with that too, because he went to the one in Montclair. I think did the one in Montclair too, with the students. That was the one I did too, also with the students. We talked about, we had fundraisers. We did a lot of stuff with the advocacy council too. But I just want to thank everybody in the group for their participation too. And thank everybody who was a part of the panel that went from those groups. I thank them as well, because I like working with that. I like we enjoy doing stuff like that because we all work together as a team, and I like that. And I really enjoyed going to that panel, to those discussions, because that's important, because the mental health, these people need the right kind of professional help. That's what we talked about.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Renee.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Renee. Council 3, supporting Middlesex, Somerset, Mercer, Ocean, and Monmouth counties, presented by Secretary Anita Clavering. Anita, please.
Good morning, everyone. Council 3 has been very active this year. Our independent advocate, Edwin R., testified at the fiscal year 24 budget hearing with the Assembly Budget Committee, advocating for wage increases for DSPs and more support for individuals with two diagnoses, and bringing awareness to the marriage penalty with the hope to make changes for people with disabilities to get married without losing their services. Members of Council 3 participated in panels for professionals and students, as well as medical personnel, on best practices for interacting with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The Ombudsman, Paul Erickson, also visited with Council 3 to talk about his annual report and changing the marriage penalty, as this directly affects several members. Council 3 members were also accepted into the Center for Advocacy Leaders Program. Council members continue to participate in active campaigns online as well. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Anita. Okay. Council 4, supporting Camden, Burlington, and Cluster counties, presented by independent advocate Pam King. Pam King, please.
Hi, my name is Pam King, and I'm a Council 4 and 5 combined the meeting this past year to increase advocacy participation in the Southern region of New Jersey. I participated in 2 self-advocacy panels, including talking to graduate students training to be physician assistants and graduate students training to be teachers or work in education. I also was part of the keynote speech at the NJSAP Fall Conference last year, where a longtime NJSAP members shared our skills as veteran self-advocates. For Developmental Disability Awareness Month, I entered the Welcome to Self-Advocacy video contest and spoke about how to become a self-advocate based on my personal experiences. I am scheduled to deliver a testimony at the Senate budget hearing on April 25th, and I will make sure to keep the needs of all NJSAP members in mind when delivering my talking points. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. Next, we have Council 5 supporting Atlantic, Cape May, Cumberland, and Salem counties, presented by Shondel Greenwood.
Thank you, Evelyn. Let me get this real quick. As Pam mentioned, Council 5 and 4 was combined. They are meeting this past year to maximize advocacy effectiveness. Council 5 has worked on a few important items. First, we worked on getting new members. It is important to make sure as many advocates are represented as possible. Members of Council 5 are also increased in speaking on panels on topics such as criminal justice, interacting with individuals with IDD, and transportation changes. We discussed the new 988 hotline, spoke about the importance of mental health. David Peter Allen came to our council meeting in January to speak about the New Jersey Transit Senior Citizens and Disabled Resident Transportation Advocacy Committee, SCADRTAC, and the importance of advocating for better transportation for people with disabilities. We will be holding our council elections in the coming months and hope to welcome new self-advocates to the fold this year. Have a great day and thank you.
Thank you, Shondel. Thank you to my fellow advisory board members for the council updates. I trust that you will keep up the fantastic work.